Bet you didn't expect to see me now, huh? But Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Yeah, little late night Buckeye Crooting stream for you guys. Little recruiting talk for the Ohio State Buckeyes heading into the spring. So, since the last time I streamed on this channel, or made a video in general, a lot has happened. You know, we have spring ball going down almost, yeah, what, about a few weeks? Spring game already? Of course, I talked about you know who leaving for that team up north. Not gonna talk about that in here. No, because that would ruin the vibe of this awesome stream. Now, as far as replacing, oh, you know who, it sounds like the Buckeyes will actually be bringing in DeMarco Murray for an interview this week. They've also had their eyes on Robert Gillespie from Alabama, running back coach, as well as I believe Tashard Choice from Texas. If we can get Gillespie or Murray, I also heard there's a couple others involved. Maybe Pepe was a Pearson from Tennessee State, I want to say. That is the same school where Eddie George coaches. Now, originally, when the job first opened up, the first name that came to mind from Buckeye fans was Eddie George. But Eddie's like, that would be nice, but I like what I'm doing here. So he's not going to come here. And he's a head coach. Not too many guys would take a downgrade. I mean, Chip Kelly did, right? I memean, why not Eddie George? Come coach at the school where he made his name and dominated, right? But no, he wants to coach. He wants to be a head coach. That's cool. Let him do his thing. We still love him over here. We will always love Eddie George. He's a legend. So, anyways, we're talking about recruiting and simply only recruiting. Because Ohio State right now in the recruiting side of things is cooking. As I'm going to pull up the On3 page. I already actually have it up, but I'm pulling up 247. Of course, I got my glass of beverage. Yeah, not what you think it is. It's Diet Coke. Keeps the vocal cords moist. Because then what happens is I talk too much. I actually have some water I could probably drink too. Shake it up. Smells good. Yeah, there we go. All right. We'll be good now. Okay. So, of course, the college basketball transfer portal actually opened up today, officially. So, we'll see if Ohio State gets involved in that. So, look at the roster to really see how many seniors they had. Too many. I know they only have 2 kids coming in this upcoming recruiting class. So, there's that. But we look at the team rankings on 247 Sports. As soon as they come up here, currently Ohio State is 4th with 8 commits with a score of 190. They're comfortably in 4th, ahead of Penn State and behind Clemson. Now, of course, Notre Dame, they have 18 commits, 10 4-stars and 8 3-stars. Their class point rating or class point total is 245. Wow. Now, of course, Ohio State will be very busy. I was just checking On3's site. And yeah, they will be very busy this summer. In fact, tomorrow, March 19th, well, today, depending on where you're living, March 19th, they will have 2 kids in town. One of them is actually in the thumbnail. Vernell Brown III from Jones High School in Wildwood, Florida. Talked a little bit about him last time I streamed. Yeah, he would be amazing. I've seen multiple crystal balls for him to Ohio State recently. He would be electric. I would love to bring him in. Right? Can Brian Hartline lock it down? I think so. Another one is Justin Hill, edge rusher from Winton Woods, Cincinnati, Ohio. Looking at the status side on the very far right of the page, of course, both players are 4 stars. Ohio State currently has an 87% chance, according to On3. Second best is Florida with a 6%. And then for Justin Hill, it's all Ohio State pretty much, 94%. And Kentucky has a 1% chance. So looking good for him. That's just tomorrow. On Friday, Kalik Lockett and Andrew Olesh will be in town. Kalik, wide receiver out of Sashi. Okay, out of Texas. In fact, because I'm unfamiliar with that school, let's look it up. Let's see like where exactly that place is, because I'm actually very unfamiliar with it. Yeah, let's see where this place is. Oh, Garland. Okay. It's a member of the Garland ISD. Of course, in Texas. You should see the stadiums. Holy crap. I mean, where I come from, Ohio, right? Cleveland area. There's like a couple schools that share a high school stadium. Yeah. Most schools in Texas, like the big districts, they all share a stadium mainly. You have like 7, 8 schools playing at one stadium, mostly. Well, this stadium, yeah, not the biggest, so it's a smaller school, it looks like. Overall, I think, yeah, he'd be a stud. I heard he's a 5-star, but he's not favored to Ohio State. Nixus actually leads for him 38%, according to On3, with USC in second at 14. Andrew Olesh, 4-star out of Southern Lehigh in Pennsylvania, Center Valley. Let's actually look at that. Okay, so that would be what the school name? Well, hold up, where'd it go? Southern Lehigh High School. Let me see what that is. Here we are. All right, let's see where this baby is. Watch out! Watch it be like right next door to freaking Happy Valley. Okay, so where are you at? Okay, come on, maps. Oh, it's it looks like it's right center. Oh, it's right by Allentown, PA. All right. Damn. Oh, it's on the eastern side. Okay. You're in Jersey. All right then. Oh yeah, it's damn near in Jersey. So no wonder Rutgers is involved. Penn State and Rutgers are the 2 teams for him. By the way, today, almost forgot about this. Today, they had advanced. I call them advanced 5-stars because they have the 5-star with the plus symbol next to it. I call them advanced 5-stars. Damn near 6-star players. Torian Moore, LSU commit, was in town today. And as was Landon Rink from Cy-Fair. So 2 Texas kids were in town. And Decorian Moore is really giving Ohio State a serious look. And that has me feeling damn good right now, for sure. Man, if Brian Hartline can pull that off, he's a legend. He is. And all Brian Hartline has to do is show him what we've been able to do with receivers of his stature. Look at Marv, Olave, Garrett Wilson, JSN. You're going to have Jeremiah Smith in like 4 years. You know, you're going to have like Buka, what, next year? Like, it's crazy. It's freaking insane. He could be the next one, right after Jeremiah and them. London ranks the D lineman 3-star. Leader is Texas, so the 67%, and then A&M right behind at 26. Of course, DeCorian Moore committed to LSU recently. That was actually back in August, so he's been there for a while. But man, don't never underestimate Brian Hartline. Yeah. All right, next is Saturday the 23rd, and this is going to be a busy day because we got 5 kids coming in town. Of course, Devin Sanchez, 5-star. He's arguably the leader of the class. And what I love about this kid, man, his parents are freaking awesome. His parents are freaking awesome. The moment this dude committed, right? His parents have been out there. Even his father, him, and his mother have all been out recruiting for the Buckeyes. Like, damn, why don't we put them up? Why don't we put his mother and father low key on the staff a little bit? Right? I mean, damn. But no, they're doing the God's work. You know, whenever like they see like a kid that we're interested in, it's almost like they went to the director of recruiting and said, "Hey, yo, give me a list of kids you're looking at, and we'll help you land them." Because my God, every time you see one of the kids that we're looking at, they be tweeting, talking about stuff, and they be talking to them like, "Hey, we want you to come here, come ball with us, come ball with Devin. You know you want to." Honestly, if kids' parents was talking to me like all like that, I'd be like, I'll bet. I'd be like, oh, really? I have to see about that. Hey, but man, I love that Devin Sanchez, man. He's a dog. He is a dog. I can already tell he and Tavian, they're gonna be the 2 leaders of the class. Yeah. But then you got Tarvos Alford, who will be committing soon. He's a linebacker, 4-star out of Vero Beach. He's the guy that you see right over there. This guy right here. Yeah, that's him. He's him. He is him though. He's another one of them dogs. Ohio State leads for him according to the ranking or the status, 91%. Second is the U with 3%. Never underestimate the U though. How many guys have we lost to the U last day or whatever because the U just threw a bag at them? Because that's what they do. They wait until the very last second and then they pounce with a big old bag full of money. It usually works on running backs though. I don't know if it would work on a linebacker. Especially when you have the chance to learn from arguably one of the best linebackers in Ohio State history, James freaking Laurinaitis, aka the son of Road Warrior Animal, damn it. And yeah, he is the son of Road Warrior Animal. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned this before. I might have in my previous stream. James Laurinaitis posted a tweet talking about the with like 5 exclamation marks, which means he's cooking something up for realsies. Someone might have committed silently. Could it have been Tarvos? Don't tempt me. I'd love it though. Yeah, Alford. I'd love him in Ohio State, Scarlet and Gray. Hopefully he becomes a Buckeye. He'll be committing, I think, in a few weeks. Then the next 3 are all Northeastern guys. First is Kainoa Winston from Gonzaga in Maryland. Desi Jones from DePaul Catholic in New Jersey, as well as Deshaun Stewart, who is also from DePaul Catholic. Unfortunately, Ohio State isn't really in the running for those 3 in terms of the top 2, but Penn State's in on all 3. North Carolina leads for Kainoa Winston. Desi Jones is Penn State and Rutgers, obviously. And then Deshaun Stewart is actually Penn State and West Virginia. So, cool. Then we move on to March 27th. We have 2 kids, Jordan Davison and Gavin Nix. Davison, 4-star running back out of California. Right? 78% for Texas, 17% for USC. Hang on, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of some business. You know how I do. Anyways, so Jordan Davison. It's like Ohio State was in the running until you know who left. Not exactly sure if we're gonna still be in on him. But man, if we were able to get him, man, that'd be fun as hell. All right. For those who haven't been watching on my main channel, our water tank decided to go on strike, pretty much, and so we don't have running water here. So, thank God we have a creek right outside the house. Got a hose, ran that thing up to a couple, trash cans slash, cat litter boxes, and whenever we have to do stuff, wash dishes, we have to use that water, so it's fun. Had to refill the toilet too. Fun. But anyways, nobody's really watching, so stuff. Yeah. So Gavin Nix, linebacker from IMG Academy, he's another guy that'll be in town on Wednesday the 27th. Florida actually leads for him with the U in second place, 20%. Kind of shocked Ohio State's not really in on Davison, but I'm not surprised. I'm shocked, but I'm not really surprised. All right, moving on. Next day, March 28th, big day for the Buckeyes. Brock Schott, tight end out of Leo Jr., senior in Indiana. Ohio State is the leader for him. Tight end, 4-star. Pretty solid. Number 4 in the state, number 9 in this position group in the nation. Ohio State leads 29% for him. Abdul Sanders from Mater Dei, linebacker. Oklahoma leads for him. Jarquez Carter and Jaden Clark will also be in town on that day. That's just as of right now. There could be more names added. March 30th, this is going to be the big day right here. Many names will be in town for this one. Jonah Williams, linebacker from Ball in Texas. He's an Ohio State target, 5-star. Of course, Jamie French and Fahim Delaney, they'll be in town. Ohio State leads for both of those guys. In fact, I've seen crystal balls placed for both of them. Riley Pettyjohn from McKinney, Texas, will be in town. He's looking like he's a Longhorn at this point. Bo Jackson, no relation to the legend from Villa Angela St. Joe's High School right outside of Cleveland. He'll be in town on March 30th. Ohio State leads for him. And then you have Trent Wilson from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, Dr. Henry Wise High School. And then London Merritt, one of the other top Ohio State targets, will be in town. D lineman out of IMG. Ohio State leads heavily for him, 87%. So that's lit. Then the next day, we have 2 more on March 31st. Dalen McCutcheon. No idea if he's related to the Browns, former Brown player, former Cleveland Brown, Dalen McCutcheon. But yeah, he's a 4-star receiver. He'll be in town. And then Talon Taylor, another receiver from Geneva Community in Illinois. So Lovejoy, Texas, and Geneva, Illinois. That's cool. They'll be in town on the 31st to end the month of March. And then to start April, on April 2nd, Malachi Goodman will be in town. He's a 3-star tackle out of Paramus Catholic. April 3rd, Darren King. Wait, what the hell? Kingabon. Oh, God. Edge rusher from Hillside, New Jersey. Looks like Georgia's the heavy leader for him, though, right now. But it's still early. We'll see how it shapes up. Well, 5th, you'll have Winston Watkins, who Ohio State has been going after ever since he left Colorado, decommitted there a while back. And then Messiah Delhomme and Javion Campbell will also be in town on April 5th. Those two, Messiah and Javion, are Buckeye targets. In fact, according to the status part of the visit section, Ohio State actually leads for those two. They're the favorites, so makes me happy. An athlete in Delhomme, and then Campbell's a D lineman. That'd be great to get those two. Then comes one of the bigger days on the calendar. In fact, let me see here. I believe this is the date of the spring game. Let me check here real quick just to confirm. Ohio State spring game. April 13th. All right, so this is the spring game day. And as you'd expect, there's some names there. You're going to have, of course, several Buckeye commits already there. Guys like Devin Sanchez will be back. Tavian St. Clair. Blake Woodby. And then you have Jaden Perlot. He's actually a Georgia commit. He'll be in town for that. Out of Buford High School. That would be a dynamic flip right there. Oh, boy. And then Nate Roberts, who Ohio State's been after for a while. He'll be in town. He's a Buckeye lean at this point. Javon Boggs is a Buckeye commit. Darian Smith from St. Francis. He's a Buckeye heavy lean. He'll be in town. Jeffrey Overton, who's a Maryland favorite right now. Running back from Virginia. And then Carson Noonan from Medina Highland. He actually isn't really, I don't think he's been scouted really. Be interesting to see where he pops up, but he's from Medina, so that's cool. Highland High School. Yeah. He'll be in town. And then nothing else until May 31st, when 4 guys will be making their official visits. TJ Alford, who will hopefully be a Buckeye commit by then. Taz Williams from Texas. He's looking more like an A&M lean right now, but that could change. Landon Rink, and then Jeffrey Overton will be making their official visits on May 31st, as of now. Then we get into June. June 7th, you have Nate Roberts and Trajan Odom making official visits to Columbus. And hopefully Nate will be a Buckeye commit by then, too. I have 2 more coming up. June 14th, London Merritt will have an official visit. And then the last one of note right now, June 21st, David Sanders will be in town. 5-star or advanced 5-star offensive tackle. Looking like he's a Georgia lean right now, but again, that could change. What about 2026? Let's see if anything lined up. Oh my God, they do. Holy crap. So, tomorrow, or today, for those on the East Coast, now it is past midnight, Tyler Atkinson, Brady Hart, and Seth Eichert will be in town. Yep. Ohio State's not in the running for them right now. And then Thursday, March 21st, Cam Thomas out of Lakota West and Adam Guthrie, one of the top offensive tackles in the class, will be in town. Again, these guys aren't really ranked or rated right now because this is still class of 2026. Because, they haven't really been evaluated yet. So that'll be an interesting way to see how those 2 guys boost up once they get scouted and evaluated. March 23rd, you'll have Zach Fort, Sincere Johnson from Glenville. Look at that, trying to get that Glenville pipeline going again. Love to see it. And then Will Conroy from St. Ignatius. He's looking like an Ohio State heavy favorite right now. That'd be great to get him to Ohio State. March 25th, Noah Grubbs from Lake Mary in Florida. March 28th, Sean Scott and Amari Miller will be in town. March 30th, Savion Hitter. Man, at first you see his last name and you're like, yo, what? But no, it's hitter or Hider out of Virginia. Ohio State second in his ranking right now, behind Virginia, obviously. And then Amani Smith from Westland, Ohio, Galloway Westland High School. He'll be in town on March 30th. And then, of course, April 3rd, you will have Victor Singleton out of Toledo Central Catholic. And then you'll have the massive visit day, April 13th. Many top players will be in town. Jakeem Stewart, who's one of the top commits, I guess, in the class, #1 player in the nation, will be in town. D lineman out of Louisiana. That'd be awesome. Chris Henry, who's committed to Ohio State. Zalus Hicks, Dorian Barney, Bryce Perry Wright, Jure Edwards, who Ohio State is #2 in right now, in the running for him. Braylon Womack, Micah Smith, also from Vero Beach, same school as TJ Alford. Not to mention Sean Alston from Perry or Harvey High School in Ohio, and Valdosta's Jalen Copeland, and then wrapped up by Xavion Griffin Haynes and Brody Keefe from North Carolina. But those two are actually from North Carolina, so safe to say things are going to get popping here over the next few months. And I am all the way here for it. And then even for 2027, Elijah Kimball from Canisius, New York will be in town on March 30th. And then April 13th, he'll be back. So that's cool. He'll have 2 visits to Ohio State. And his class is still 2 years away from really being the focus of recruiting. So, 40 minutes. I know I spent like 10 minutes away, but I had to do something real quick. So we're back here. Buckeye recruiting is about to pick up, and I'm all the way here for it. So I know no one was in here during the live stream, but if you're watching this on replay, shout out to y'all. And let's get cooking, man. Of course, Ohio State basketball is cooking already. Let's get it popping, man. I want to see some more commits coming up here. I want to do some more commitment freaking reaction streams. Those are going to be fun. As far as what 247 Sports has in terms of like scheduled commits, too many coming up. Overall, I don't think there's too many coming up. PJ Alford's on March 30th. And Husan Longstreet will be on April 14th. Ohio State's not in the running for him, though. We already got our quarterback. Yeah, we already got our quarterback. We're set with TSC, Tavian St. Clair. But man, TJ Alford needs to be a Buckeye. Like he really does. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys tonight. And I hope to see you all sometime soon. And of course, I'll be doing stuff on the main channel as always, as free agency is underway in the NFL. MLB is about to start getting going again. NBA is nearing playoff time. It's going to be a fun little few weeks here. And I'm all here for it, man. I cannot wait to see what happens. So, yeah. That's really all I got. I see people on Twitter right now are just freaking out over the Anthony Edwards poster. Yeah, it looks like the Warriors are probably going to lose, but they're going to make it interesting like they always do. Freaking Western teams always sell against the damn Knicks. They always sell against the damn Knicks. Swear. But yeah, so. That being said, guys, I will see you all later. Have a good rest of your night, and go Buckeyes. I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel. Have a good night, everybody. And go Bucks. OH, I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, go Bucks. Yeah. Screw that other loser that left. That loser that freaking went to the team up north. Oh well, he was probably going to get fired after the year anyway. He had to practically beg Ryan Day to keep his job. So, hope we wreck the Wolverines this year.